Super, nie potrzebuję ich więcej. Zróbmy już wtedy wszystko w tym kolorze. Zmień kolor, o, mogę zmienić im kolor. Mogę mieć różowe, żółte. Mogę mieć też czarne. Ale czarny jest beznadziejny tutaj. Więc zostaniemy przy niebieskim. Dobra. Stół zielarski to jest w takim razie. Tu mamy eliksir, tu mamy zielarstwo. Zielarstwo możemy dać. Tu mamy ziemię. To ja bym dał tutaj taki kącik do zielarstwa. Czy w dobrą stronę? Chyba w tą stronę, nie? Super. Narzędzia. Biurko opisu mamy już jedno, więc drugiego nie chcemy. Mamy meble. Ale mebli nie możemy jeszcze stworzyć. I mamy stoły. Możemy stworzyć średni stół naukowy. Wygląda on fajnie. Stół myślę, że damy sobie na środku. A stołów musimy więcej stworzyć chyba. Nie. Dobra, po prostu jeden mamy. Nie musimy więcej ich mieć. I zegar stojący. Zegar może być ciekawym dodatkiem, po prostu takim dekoracyjnym. Żeby nie zajmował za dużo miejsca, dajmy go tu.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okej.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the room of requirement has its own rules.
Dobra, warto wiedzieć.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Okej. Dziękuję pani profesor.
I'll be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Mamy fotel. Czy mogę na nim usiąść czy coś? Nie mogę. Ale mogę lewiosło. Cyk. Nie, nie mogę. Rozmawiać z Weasley, ale mamy krzesła, mamy jakieś kolekcje małych stołów, coś. Fajnie. Fajnie. Aczkolwiek mnie bardziej interesuje kolejna misja. Fabularna oczywiście, czyli w cieniu krypty Confringo dostaniemy od Sebastiana. Dekoracja wnętrz, zmieniające zaklęcie i tak dalej. To jest coś, co można zrobić kiedy indziej, jakby nie patrzeć. Dobra, ruszamy do Sebastiana. Nie mogę latać tutaj, prawda? Nie mogę. Szkoda, powinienem móc latać w pokoju życzeń. Okej, musimy wejść do wieży astronomicznej teraz. Zobaczymy, co nam to wszystko przyniesie tak naprawdę. Dobra, tu mamy... Dokładnie tak. Goblin Barnabasza Bzika. Goblin ten przedstawia niezbyt rozważne próby nauczenia troli baletu przez czarodzieja Barnabasza Bzika. Można sobie tylko wyobrazić, jaki wpływ Jaki wpływ jego powodzenie mogłoby mieć na świat sztuki. No na pewno ogromny. Świetna sprawa, patrzcie, chłop rzeczywiście próbuje nauczyć baletu. No, piękne, piękne. Dobra, gdzie jest Sebastian Sallow? To jest nasz ziomo ze Slytherinu. O. Biegniemy szybko do Sebastiana. Tutaj coś mamy? Nie. Dobra. Gdzie jest Sebastian? Jeszcze niżej, dobra. Już dużo mamy zamku i tak odkrytego, więc ja tak nie chodzę teraz, nie klikam Revelia jak kiedyś. Tymi ćmami się jeszcze kiedyś zajmę. Już znalazłem sposób chyba, jak to się robi. To chyba z Lumosem jakoś było. Bo wyświetliło mi się na TikToku, jak gość to robił. Dobra, weźmy swoją drogą sobie. Przywróćmy nasz zestaw czarów. Tak i to dajmy tak. Na razie to nam powinno wystarczyć. A tu musimy zaczekać na Sebastiana.
Over here.
No, over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something.
Jesteśmy Sawa od niego?
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Rybcie. On też będzie biegł? Błagam, niech on też biegnie. Będzie biegł,
It's
super.
well disguised.
Krypta. Wejdź do krypty.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named
Ej,
me
to
Undercroft.
jest...
We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Wow.
With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal
To
game.
miejsce też było wykorzystane w filmie.
I wouldn't give to lose
Yo.
it again. I should
Ale
tell
się
you,
jaram.
I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Pewnie
He
stary.
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used
Normalnie.
to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Rozwaliłem beczkę jakąś jemu. Ale zdobyliśmy szalik i kapelusz, który jest lepszy niż nasz. Niż kapelusz.
I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
No dobra.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Dobra, wygląda prosto. Więc ruszajmy z tym. Lewy. Spacja. Spacja. i F-ka. Czerwone to są zakazane. W takim razie czerwone są zakazane. To są jakieś takie common. To są transmutacje. Te są najgorsze w takim razie. Dobra. Z Wingardium Leviosa. Ej. To jest zupełnie co innego w takim razie niż Levioso. I przy... Okej, czyli Wingardium Leviosa jest jeszcze przed nami. Będzie kultowe. Wingardium Leviosa, nie Leviosa. Okej.
Stick to the targets, though.
Czy nam się odblokowały kolejne te?
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find...
Confringo.
Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
Incendio. It's a tad
No
hot.
fajnie działa to.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo. That's it.
Ale teraz będziemy rzucać we wszystkich tym.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Super.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Z chęcią.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Dobra, powiedzmy mu.
Promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right.
Mam nadzieję.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Tak długo jak on nikomu nie powie o naszej historii, tak samo ja nikomu nie powiem o tej krypcie. Bądźmy szczerzy. Jest to naprawdę fajne zaklęcie. No, fajny dźwięk. O, coś zrzuciłem.
Levioso.
Nie wiem co to jest.
Confringo.
Rozwaliłem pół tej komnaty już. Krypty znaczy się. Dobra. Wychodzimy z krypty, bo zaraz ją rozwalę całą. A tak nie powinno być. Ktoś tu stoi.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh,
Oh.
hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful out of this.
Nie wiem, mam ochotę zrobić mu taką krzywdę.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No, nie mogę. Właśnie, bo my mogliśmy niby rzucić Petrificus Totalus. Niezauważenie naciśnij F, gdy na ekranie pojawi się podpowiedź. Okej, czyli nie możemy niby tego zrobić. Znaczy niby możemy, ale jednak chyba nie. I otwórz dziennik misji. Nowa misja jest dostępna, tak? Komnata mapy. Wróć do profesora Figa. Dobra. Jak już lecimy fabularką dzisiaj strasznie i wczoraj, no to lecimy fabularką dzisiaj strasznie, tak jak wczoraj. Lecimy z fabułą, ciśniemy ją najbardziej jak to możliwe. Ja sobie szybko to zapiszę jeszcze może. Okej, i ruszamy teraz do Figa dalej. Już zapisana gra, także już na pewno wszystko będzie tam, wszystko jest utrwalone. Chodziło mi tylko o to, żeby nie tam na wypadek crashy jakiś coś. Dobra, idziemy do Figa, bo tam już z Garlic coś nam przyszło, a my nie chcemy teraz z profesor Czosnek rozmawiać, tylko z profesorem Figiem.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Wracamy na dół. Wow.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And
And by the way,
Bill Rackham awaits us there.
it's map chamber.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw...
Cię strasznie wlecze, biegnijmy.
Evidently
damn it.
Thieves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Dobra, Fig, daj mi księgę, ja wiem co robić. Chyba. Tak, tutaj trzeba położyć księgę.
This looks promising.
O, wow.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Stwierdziłem, że sobie odpalę jednak światło jakieś. Tylko, że odpaliło mi się żółte, czekajcie. Ja chcę białe światło. To dalej nie jest to. Dajcie mi sekundę, po prostu to ustawię. Okej, światło poprawione. Bierzemy się do tego.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Bezgranicznie.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
No
Shall
dobra.
we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Okej.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
No dobra.